I understand your reasons very well, but you must realize that the Great Weaver is nothing less than vital for our survival. Her web is the basis for almost all our production.
You mustn't believe that I want the death of your people. It's just that I know you tried to reproduce the Great Weaver. Did you not realize that she is unique, one of nature's wonders, and that she has every intention of remaining unique? What will you do when she dies?
That's not the question. Brilliant researchers are studying the problem at this very moment.
Because now you want her to be immortal.
Say, I'm sorry, but what are you guys talking about?
About the Great Weaver.
Oh, sorry I asked.
What was I saying? Ah, yes. Under no circumstances do we want to disturb the course of things, but you must realize that her disappearance could, by its very nature, destabilize the natural balance of underbed. And I don't believe the world needs that.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Cyprien, my friend, I understand your annoyance. You're perfectly justified, but you should also know that my people are particularly vulnerable to the dangers of this world, and, as a result, folk are extremely distrustful of everything that comes from the outside. But I'm sure that once they get to know you, they will appreciate you at your true value. But, now that I think of it, if you take the Great Weaver to them, my fellow countrymen could only receive you with a hero's welcome. But there's just one problem. Madam Spider, who is here with us, refuses to reveal to me the whereabouts of the Great Weaver.
It's a question of not interfering in the business of others. Under no circumstances may I become involved in the affairs of your people, and you, Dr. Folk. You are trying to take advantage of the situation. You know that Cyprien saved my life and that I am indebted to him.
Not at all, my dear. Besides, we are both indebted to this young man, and I think that the best way to repay him would be to put him in contact with my people, who, as you know, can be of great use to him. And I assure you that the fact that it also serves the interests of the folk is purely coincidental.
Don't waste your time with futile excuses, my dear doctor. I know my duty to Cyprien. The Great Weaver has taken refuge in her birthplace.
The crystal memory.
Exactly.
I don't want to sound like an idiot, but what's the crystal memory?
It's a world outside our world, and only the Great Weaver can go there.
Catching up with her sure ain't gonna be easy.
My people are lost unless... When you say that no one else can go there, do you mean no one from underbed?
Yes, which means everyone.
Wrong! Cyprien isn't from here. He's not like us, so he can go to the crystal.
Hey, hold on a minute. You said no one could go there. What happens when you try?
We die. Our metabolism becomes inconsistent, and we die crushed and burnt. But because your metabolism is different, there's a good chance that you can get there.
If not, I find myself crushed and burnt. Thanks a lot. Are you guys completely crazy?
Cyprien, my good friend, do you really believe that I would ask you to do such a thing if I thought you were going to die?
Well, I hope not, after what I've done for you. But it's the fact of not knowing that bothers me. I've got to think this out.
Oh, that seems wise to me, but I'm convinced there's no danger for you.
That doesn't reassure me very much.
Listen, the best thing is to look for the entrance to the crystal memory, and then see what you think.
Okay, that's what I'll do. See you later. Hey, this is it. I've got the Weaver. Where's Dr. Folk?
He's gone off on other adventures, Cyprien. He said you didn't need him to go to the Folk.
But those boneheads are gonna shoot at me again.
Not if you've got the Weaver with you.
Except that they don't know I've got the Weaver. And who's gonna tell them? Because I'd be very surprised if they allow me to tell them.
Very true. I nevertheless suggest that you go to see the Folk and do your best to take the Weaver to them. I'm convinced that when you've done that, they'll grant your every wish.
Yeah, sure. But first I've got to speak with them. I suppose I don't really have a choice. Right, I'll see you later.
See you later, Cyprien. Everything will be okay. You'll see.
Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya.